Hey guys, it's Conf College Studios here, and today we are back at Great Adventure. Today is Tuesday, July 15th. I had to look at my watch for that one because I've completely lost track of what day it is. We just got back from Texas. If you guys didn't follow Operation Teal Team 6, that was us bringing the lead car of King Dakar from New Jersey to Texas. Highly recommend going to watch that series if you haven't already. It was a lot of fun. Definitely one of the craziest things I've ever done. And because of that, I haven't been to Great Adventure since July 4th. So we're back here today to see what has changed ever since I was here. I know there's a lot of construction for the 2026 coaster. That update was posted separately in a different video. But before I came here today, I actually got a package in the mail from Great Adventure. Let's go see what that's all about. All right, so I got this mystery package from Great Adventure. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Oh, look at that. It's Fudge from the new Sweet Spot store at Great Adventure. Let's open it up a little more. Look at all that fudge. We got birthday cake, cookies and cream, orange cream, maple walnut, and then there's a whole nother box of this. Thanks, Great Adventure. Now I gotta go to the real Sweet Spot and look at the fudge offerings they have in the park. But before we go to Sweet Spot, the DC Heroes and Villains Fest is starting very soon here at Great Adventure. August 8th it begins, next month, and they're starting to put some signage up for it. Even more signage for it right there as well. I know I keep putting off Sweet Spot, but I keep finding new things. It looks like there might be some new bushes behind this. I could be wrong, it's just be that they grew up ever since I saw them last, but the planter's looking great. Now on our way over to Sweet Spot, I noticed some new merch. It's very Six Flags, but it does say Great Adventure on the front over here at Six Flags Universe. But yes, we finally made it to Sweet Spot, and here is all that fudge I just got in the mail today that you can purchase here in the park. Just ate over at Mama Flora's. As I'm making my way towards Nitro and such, at Fatburger, I'm seeing this new unlimited all-day dining ad. For $44.99, you get one entree or snack plus unlimited beverages as often as 90 minutes. That's almost identical, actually, to the Cedar Fair way of doing things. That's awesome. Over here at Nitro, there's an addition to the sign. Look at that! Presented by Snickers. I know this has been there for a little while now. It's my first time seeing it. I mean, we've known for a long time that it's sponsored by Snickers, so it's not really a surprise. What is a surprise, though, is what we're about to see. Look at that. Jersey Devil apparently is now presented by M&M's. First time Jersey Devil has a sponsor. Actually, I can see an M&M ad in line as well. Look at that. I guess they figured now that the Skyway is gone, which was their prime M&M attraction, they had to move the M&M stuff somewhere else, and Jersey Devil's the one that got it. That's interesting. I'll say that for sure. It also looks like Devil is currently on 2 trains, not on 3. A little bit of a line, nothing too bad though. Now we're gonna make our way over towards the other side of the park. Like I said, it's gonna be a very quick visit, just rapid fire updates and trying to look for everything that's changed since the last time I was here. I have gotten some questions about what's going on with Swashbuckler. Its sign is still up, so that's a good sign. Last year they took Zumanjaro's sign off just for like a couple week closure, so there is at least that. Although I have not heard any signs of it reopening, so we're just gonna have to play that one by ear. Now we're making our way to the other side of the park to see if anything has changed over here. There tends to be a lot less changes over here for whatever reason. I'm gonna start off with the boardwalk, and obviously if you guys saw the construction update already, you know what's going on over there. Then we're probably gonna loop around towards Toro, and today is actually the first day Toro's been back open in, I think since last time I was here, so great timing on my end, I guess. Also, Rapids has reopened. That was closed for a little while. As far as I know, Log Flume is still closed. Not sure when that will be reopening. We were just peering over the fence. Like I said, go check out the construction update if you want to see some more of the Project 2026 construction. Probably going to keep those videos dedicated separate. That way, those can kind of get out quicker, and then the vlogs will just show the general park updates. Now, I was hoping to get at least one ride in on like Toro or something, but those clouds look like they might be telling me otherwise. We'll see. I'm going to try to get over to Toro now. But there's a decent shot that's going to put a wrench into this brief little visit. All right, making our way down to Plaza de Carnaval. Hopefully, we can catch Toro before that weather catches us. Here it goes. Definitely a promising sign. It looks like it is running the B train. I don't know if they're on 2 trains. We'll find out soon. These cannabulbs over here as you're walking towards Toro really popped up ever since the last time I was here. Look great. All right, we just did 2 rides on Toro, and it actually feels like they did a little bit of retracking, not much. The main spot I noticed it in is right here. So after the drop off and turnaround, you guys have ridden it a lot. You know, there's kind of like 3 very distinct bumps that you feel. Well, now it's only 2. They got rid of one of them, and you can see the nice new track. I'm gonna see if we can actually see it from this side. I don't know if you can, but it was a nice improvement, that's for sure. There was definitely some work done to it in the time that it was closed, which is greatly, greatly appreciated. Let's see, can you tell Not really. But down there is a new piece of track, which was very pleasant to ride over. Zach, how were your rides on the Bull?
Great. I didn't even notice that bump was gone because we were on a novel seat, but then we rode again in the wheel, and that third bump is definitely gone.
In fact, when the train comes by, I'll show you guys. You can actually see it right there. There it is. Brand new piece of track. So when it comes by, I'll show you guys just how nice and smooth it is now. Nice and smooth. Yeah, so nice and smooth. We've made our way into Frontier Adventures. Mine train appears to be on one train now. It looks like the other one is off for now. And like I said, log flume, not really anything has changed. All right, a little update down here. This shop next to Best of the West and Log Flume has changed names once again. It is now The Outpost. What was it called before?
Safari Outpost, right?
Safari Outpost. Now it's just The Outpost. Are these new new magnets? These do look new. Those are actually really cool. I like those. So obviously Best of the West is not going to be open while the Flume is closed. I guess they figured there's not going to be enough foot traffic, which typically was true, especially last year when the Flume was closed. But yeah, hopefully we'll see it open again sooner than later. There is some water in the troughs, actually. You can see it. I wouldn't say this means that they're reopening it. I think it's just water flowing through, though. So I just went and got Rita's, and I started eating it. I was like, this is really sweet. Then I realized I said blue raspberry and not cotton candy, because cotton candy is always my go-to. So I guess that's how I know I'm really out of it after Texas. This sign right here looks like it might actually be new. I don't recall seeing this. I like how they have like little icicles on there. It says escape the heat, cool down on Houdini's Great Escape. That's pretty cool, actually. Walking into Movie Town now, Zach just pointed out to me that those accent balls on the corners there, they look new. And it seems that for the most part, the issues with Flash's audio and lighting have been fixed. Zach, you've been here a lot more than I have.
a little too much.
Ever since July 4th, has there been any issues with the audio?
Not that I know of. It's just a little quieter, but every day since they've lowered the volume, the lights have been working, the audio's been working relatively fine.
Well, I'd rather have it working than not at all and be too loud, so that's cool. Now, if you guys remember from the last video, they had a sprinkler going over here, and I nicknamed it the new Movie Town Water Effect, which was the old Shoot the Chutes ride that used to be right over here. But I guess now that the rapids are back open, they don't need to have it on anymore. Well, that's gonna do it for our brief stop in here at Great Adventure to check up on it, see how it's been doing since the last time I was here. Nice to see all those updates. And of course, if you guys didn't check out the construction update for Project 2026 yet, go do so you can see what's going on with that. But Zach, how was your day here at the park? Brief day.
It was very brief day. But 2 rides on Toro were great, and I'll probably be back sooner than later.
You probably will. You'll be back sooner than me, I'm sure. But with all that being said, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.